Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. We are going to be talking AI-driven innovation in industrial workflows and specifically unlocking operational excellence. Now, we're just going to give our guests a couple of minutes to log in. So just give us a minute or two while we get everyone settled, make sure the audio is working, make yourself comfortable. We do have time at the end for Q&A. So what you might want to spend this time doing is just have a look for the chat option. And I normally suggest pop a little comment in, say hello, or let us know where you are dialing in from, which city, whether you're at home or out on site or in the office. So feel free to pop a little comment in there. I see everyone looks like they're getting settled in at the moment. I see a few comments coming through. So it looks like we found the chat, which is amazing. So on that note, we might actually get started with our webinar for today. So I'm now going to officially welcome you to today's webinar. We're talking AI-driven innovation in industrial workflows, unlocking operational excellence. And I'm very excited to be joined by our amazing speaker. And I'll introduce you to them in just a moment. But first, I want to talk through a little bit of the housekeeping. So my name is Nicole Sterling, and I will be your facilitator for today. Today's webinar is being recorded, and we will send you a link to that in the next couple of days. I like to do a quick quality assurance check first. Our speakers for today will also be taking time for your questions, so about 10 to 15 minutes at the end of today's session. So please pop any questions that you have into the chat and we will address those towards the end. Now, so quickly on the agenda. So today's session will run for 60 minutes. We will endeavour to have you out on time. Our speakers will cover the following topics. So we'll be talking about Info Consulting, who's obviously your host for the webinar today. We'll also have Dr. Ali here, who is going to explore how AI is transforming operational processes and workflows in mining and construction industries. There'll be some real-world examples. So you get some live case studies, and then there'll be a discussion around common industrial workflow challenges. But before we proceed, I would like to introduce you to our host for today, Info Consulting, and we've got John O'Brien on the line. He is going to have a little chat through and introduce you to Info Consulting. So over to you, John.
Thanks very much, Nicole. And I think if we drop into the slides around Info Consulting, that'd be fantastic. It's exciting to be able to present such an informative topic today, and getting a lot of interest from a number of industries at the moment. But very quickly, who is Info Consulting? What do we do? Info Consulting is a boutique global digital transformation specialist with over 25 years of business experience. Our beginnings were actually founded in Poland, and over this time we've expanded into Central and Western Europe, the Americas, Asia Pacific, and most recently South Asia. In Australia and New Zealand, we have a team of 20 consulting professionals, with our industry focus being in mining operations, mining services, engineering, discrete manufacturing, construction, and service management. Our customer install base of over 30 customers in the ANZ region has partnered with us in their digital transformation journeys. A lot of those are either in initial business analysis and design, product selections, full system integrations, covering software implementations, through to ongoing support and advisory services. Lastly, in our slide there, our DNA is based on long-standing customer relationships. As your trusted advisor, our first customer joined Info Consulting some 20 years ago and is still with the group today. Now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Ali Sofastai. Dr. Ali is a leading expert of artificial intelligence, and is the CEO of Innovation AI. Artificial intelligence, his experiences in the construction and mining industries. As the CEO of Innovation AI, he has pioneered cutting-edge AI technologies to optimize energy consumption, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and reduce operational efficiency in mining. Dr. Ali holds a PhD in mechanical engineering and has over a decade of experience in advanced analytics, AI, and machine learning. His work has been instrumental in driving the adoption of Industry 4.0 practices, which I love to find out more about, which makes him a sought-after speaker and a consultant in this field. I'm pleased now to hand over to Dr. Ali and to get us going today. Thanks, Dr. Ali.
Thank you so much, John, for your introduction. And thanks for giving me this opportunity to present the introduction about the Industry 4.0, specifically in mining and construction industry, and sharing with the audience some of my previous practical experience that I had in some giant mining companies. But before that, I want to start from one specific word. It's a digital transformation, because everybody talk about the digital transformation, but we need to have a better idea about what is the exact digital transformation. When we talk about this, we are talking about a culture, because we want to transfer from traditional industries to the digital industries. And we need to think about different dimensions. For example, we need just about the data. We need to talk about analytics. We need to talk about the people, technology, system, etc. Later today, I will explain for you the pillars of the digital transformation. But now I want to clarify what is the key elements that we have here. For example, the first element, it's very important, is automation and AI. Thanks AI, because it's growing very fast right now and it's working with us as a virtual assistant, helping us to do something quickly and reduce our error or human error to complete our projects. We have IoT and connectivity, and also data analytics and sustainability. One of the best or of the beauty of using the digital transformation is helping industries to be more active in the field of sustainability. It's important for us to protect our environment and helping, helping our planet to be survived. And it's important to audit and reduce our energy consumption in or some big industries, same as mining or construction. And digital transformation can help us to reach to this type of benefits using data and analytics. But if I want to just summarize some, industrial improvements achieving by using digital transformation, we can reach to these 5 bullet points. First of all, digital transformation can help us to enhance efficiency. When we talk about the efficiency, we don't talk just about the productivity. Efficiency is the bigger word, and productivity is just a part of that. We try to have more efficient people using energy more efficiently, and also talking about the sustainability. By having this type of transition from traditional to digital industry, we can talk about improved quality. Definitely, digital era can help us to improve our quality of the material that we are producing, and we can reduce the cost. It's important in the competitive market to think about the quality and cost at the same time, and digital transformation can help us to do and think about both of these at the same time. Definitely can help us to better data analysis. Digital transformation, using the data pipelines, having the cloud-based data lake or data warehouses, using AI or some other type of the machine learning models can help us to have a better analysis on the data, and definitely we can improve safety. One of the best, benefits of using digital transformation and going through this way is improving safety for people. It's important. Later I will explain for you how we can reach to zero injury and zero injury by using the digital solutions for our business problems in mining. But I mentioned before that digital transformation have different pillars. It's slide completed by just my personal experience that I had in digital transformation in mining. Because when we talk about digital transformation, people think about the softwares or maybe hardwares or platforms, but it's not true. When we talk about the digital transformation, platforms and tools is just a part of that. And the main part is about the, for example, resources and capabilities, research and training, governance and methodology. If you have access to the high technology, if you have access to the high accurate models to analyze the data, you need some people to use them. And training and research should be a main part of this digital transformation journey. But we know that, you know, the AI or machine learning, it's the main part of digital transformation. But in all my conferences, I found that the people don't have clear idea about the relationship or interaction or right definition of these words. I prepared this slide to show you what is the interaction between AI. When we talk about machine learning, what's the difference of machine learning and AI? Or when we talk about the deep learning, what is the exact deep learning? This slide can visualize these interactions. And when we talk about AI, we talk about the, you know, the bigger territory, including the machine learning and deep learning, etc. But right now, in these days, all people using ChatGPT or Gemini or other AI tools, but all of them focus on the deep learning. And in mining and in construction, today I will explain for you how we can use this type of deep learning. Deep learnings normally including the neural networks or some of them we named ANN or CNN or RNN. It depends on the different applications that we have. But machine learning, it's little different. When we are talking about machine learning, you can find many different previously deployed applications in the industry, but it's not exactly digital transformation because it can solve just specific problems in the industry using the supervised or unsupervised or reinforcement learning. But later I will explain for you, when we talk about the industry 4.0, we are talking about all of these capabilities. We are talking about all of these tools, AI, machine learning, deep learning, etc. But if you want to have a better definition of artificial intelligence, we can say AI is a technology for which even laymen in serious about. You know, the reason lies to the strong tendency that it must disrupt every aspect of the life. AI, it's not just about the thinking. AI, it's not just about finding the patterns between the historical data. Everything that you think about that of AI is just about the weak AI because we are using weak AI right now. But we have three different AI. It's the weak AI, general AI, and a strong AI. LLMs help us to move from weak AI to general AI. And we believe that in the close future, we will reach to the generative AI. Generative AI can help us to make it better decisions. Later, I will explain for you some examples of using generative AI in mining. However, we are very young in this area and we need time to reach to the perfect capabilities of generative AI. And maybe later, hopefully after 2035, we will have a strong AI and we can eliminate the role of the human in the dangerous area in some industries. But digital transformation, same as other revolutions in industry, has some challenges and opportunities. If I want to talk about the challenges, I can say one of the best challenges is computing. Computing is not advanced right now, and we have a problem for computing. We are using the cloud computing system, same as Microsoft Azure or Amazon or AWS or something like that. But we have the big data, is the huge amount of the data collecting every single day, and we need to not only save them but also using them to make your solution. But computing, it's very slow, and it's important to improve the capability of computing in the close future, especially for the cloud computing. Another thing is that people don't support this type of the revolutions because people think about their job security. They don't like to replace human with machine. And we need to encourage them and also teach them that the AI or digital transformation aspects or other technologies cannot replace with the people or with the human perfectly. We need a combination of the people, but we need to train the people to use this technology. Another one is the creating the trust. I can see many executive managers or the people who are making decisions in the organizations cannot trust this type of the new technology. And we need to make this trust by using some specific projects and providing some specific solutions quickly as a quick wins, and then making this trust to make some big programs. Another problem is the data privacy and security. We need to focus in this area as well to tackle with this challenge. We have algorithm biases. We are in the process to fix them in the industry, and also data, the lack of the data or data scarcity. This is very big problems for many of the parameters that we need for analysis. We don't have data, and we don't have enough hard or soft sensors to collect the data or generate data for them. But it's just one side of the coin. In another side, we are facing with the plenty of opportunities, for example, for prediction, for optimization, using AI and machine intelligent decision systems as working with us as a virtual assistants. AI can predict the results of our solutions in advance and helping us to tackle with this type of the potential challenges before using those solutions. And also we have the integration. Definitely we are talking about the integration, and it's important. Digital transformation can help us to make a bridge between different operations and providing the comprehensive solutions. But okay, now if you found digital transformation is a good solution, we need to talk about the steps, how we can go to this approach. First of all, we need to think about clarifying the business goals. If you don't have any clear business goals for using digital solutions, definitely you cannot start this revolution in your organizations. So identify business goals is the first step. The second one is about assessing the current technology. Digital transformation doesn't mean you need to change everything. Sometimes you can find some pre-developed applications or solution available in the market and can solve your problem quickly and easily instead of just going to the very complex and difficult algorithms or AI solutions. The third step is priority. You need to think about how you can prioritize areas for improvement and then go to develop a digital strategy. It's important to make your roadmap and your strategy plans. And then you need to invest on technology, prepare everything that you need, including software, training people, technology, systems, etc., and then train the employee. And when you use some applications, you need to monitor and measure the progress. It's important to receive some feedbacks to improve your plan. Based on these steps, I already designed a framework for using digital transformation in mining area, but I believe that you can use this approach in other industries as well. Starting point is business. In mining, we have processing plants, we have rail, we have port, ship, market, mine, everything. And they are facing the different business problems. We need to collect all of these problems in one business challenge hub and then investigate about them. Maybe some of them you can solve the problem, can solve the solutions available in the market, or for some of them you need to have the big investment, or you need to make something specifically to solve your problems. So you need to make the business challenge hub and then go to the set priority for them. If you found that you can make a solution, digital solution for that specific problem, you can go through the planning and later research. And in the research phase, it's very important to contact with OEMs, technology developers, universities, research centers, and etc. Because we are walking in the age of knowledge, and we need some supports from universities and research centers. And also we need to think about stakeholders and other groups or organizations that will be involved in this type of the solution. After research, you can make the first solution, and you can test it as a pilot, and then after validation, you can make your final product and deliver this product to your business that is here. For example, in the top of this slide, you can see your business teams. But I told you this is just a practical approach. I tested this approach in different mines, companies, and mine sites, but I believe that for other industries, it's applicable. But I believe that we need to think about our initial phases in digital transformation. It's important for us to clarify our as-is situation and also to-be condition. And we need to make a roadmap to complete this journey from as-is to to-be. Recently, I developed an analytics maturity assessment framework. It's a digital framework for digital transformation in industry. But before going through that, I need to just explain something about the analytics. In this slide, you can see the analytics maturity. And we have 6 levels. It's a traditional analytics maturity level. It's 6 levels of maturity, starting from raw data, and at the end, we have optimization. But when we have access right now to the generative AI, we can talk about making decision algorithms after that. So, and in my latest paper, I try to clear the definition of virtual assistants and also the making decision algorithms after optimization as the is the last step of analytics maturity. But you can see in many companies, I'm talking about the modern industries or traditional industries, same as construction or mining or oil and gas, all of them located here in this area is a sense and respond. It means that we are sensing some problems, we are sensing some things, and then we are making the respond for that. And all of them located just here in this area. And we have generic predictive analytics now. But when we talk about the digital transformation, we need to talk about moving from sense and respond to predict and act. It means that we need to go to making some predictive models, optimization models. And instead of answering this question, what happened, we need to talk about these questions. Why did it happen? What will happen? And what is that the best that could happen? So we are talking about this area today, and I believe that the digital transformation helping us to complete this part. So as I told you, in analytics maturity scales, we need to clarify our as is situation and to be conditions that we need to have here. But we are talking about 4 groups of parameters or variables that we have here. The first one is data, the second one is system, process, and last one is people. It means that if we want to reach to the good maturity for analytics and using all benefits or having all benefits of digital transformation, we need to think about all of these aspects at the same time. We cannot just improve the quality or quantity of the data when we don't have the right system or don't using the right people in our organizations. So this is the framework. I don't like just to focus on one dimension because it's important to clarify the definition of each dimension on a specific organization individually. But as you can see here, for data, people, process, and system, we have 7 dimensions. I defined 7 dimensions, but in your organization, by making some workshops or brainstorming sessions, you can have more than 7 or less than 7 dimensions. But what is important is clarifying these radar diagrams and finding the gap between as is and to be for each dimension. This is an application that previously I developed for mining companies, and you can see the system, data, people, and processes. And for each one, we have 7 different dimensions. For example, for people, we have analytics training dimensions, years of experience, number of analysis, modeling skills, etc., leadership, etc. And for data, we have 7 dimensions as well. And by completing some questionnaires and answering the questions, or maybe collecting the related data, the application can clarify for you your as is and your to be conditions for each group of dimensions separately. And also you can find here, for example, we have 6 level, is exactly the 6th level of analytics that I explained for you. For each dimension, application can clarify for you the journey that you need to complete, and the gap between as is and to be, and what type of the project should be defined, help your organization to reach to the ideal situation to digest the digital transformation and having all benefits of this technology. We have the value and cost analysis as well using in this application. It means that for each project, the application potentially can help you to estimate the benefit or value of using these improvements for each dimensions and the related expenses or cost. And then as a human now, you can make a decision to have this improvement or not. If you select one of this improvement to cover a gap, then the application can create a list of the projects that should be completed to improve or maturity or increase your maturity for each dimensions that you can see here. But we have 2 different levels of analytics maturity scale. The first level I explained for you, focus on data, process, people, and system. But in a high level, we need to think about improving our maturity on energy efficiency, safety, operation, and maintenance. So the high-level analytics maturity scale in digital transformation can help you to how to make a balance between different dimensions for your improvement, making sure you will reach to the maximum benefits of digital transformation and you can minimize your costs. And also for high-level analytics maturity scale, the application can clarify your as is and to be situation and estimating the value of each improvement and calculate or predict or estimate the cost, related cost, and then creating the list of the actions. One of the benefits of completing this type of the maturity assessment is benchmarking capabilities. As a company, if you have different, for example, mine sites or construction sites, it's important for you to reach to the a balance between all your assets or your mine sites, making sure all of them working in the same maturity level. This type of the benchmarking capabilities can help you to clarify the maturity of your sites or mine sites or construction sites with the in different dimensions, for example, for operation, for maintenance, for safety. It means that if you have budget to improve your maturity, in some mine, you need to focus on data, another mine, for example, focusing on people, or another mine focusing on the technology, etc. So, but at the end of the day, it's important to reach to the same level of maturity in all your assets to reach to the maximum benefits of digital transformation. In Vale is one of the pioneer companies, mining companies in digital transformation. Now they are using this type of the analytics maturity applications. And you can see by just selecting the region, for example, Asia, Canada, Indonesia, North Canada, or something like that. And by just selecting the day or year, you can see the level of the maturity for different mine sites, for data, for people, for system, and for processing, helping the, the C-level managers or the executive managers to making a balance between different assets in different countries or different regions. But let's do focus on mining 4.0 as on one examples, but construction is exactly same, and I will explain for you later. But when we talk about the mining 4.0, we are talking about integration, we are talking about digital transformation capabilities, we are talking about the trained people and using AI, etc. But it's important for us because helping us to have a responsible mining. In the beginning of my presentation, I clarified one of the best or important benefit of digital transformation is helping us to protect environment and also helping us for sustainability. When we talk about the responsible mining, we are talking about environmental management. We are talking about improving social performance and also enhance governance. Digital solutions promote responsible mining and can help us to improve our ESG projects. One of the the practical and important things in mining 4.0 is safety. And you can see here, digital transformation in many projects that we already completed, helping us to reach to the zero entry in some dangerous area or hazardous areas, and also zero harm and zero carbon emissions. Previously, when we talk about the digital transformation, all people thinking about money, thinking about productivity and say, okay, how your digital solutions can help us to improve our productivity. But right now, we are tackling with the bigger issue is the carbon emissions, and all companies change their priority, and now their priorities is safety and carbon emissions. But I told you that is the industry 4.0 or mining 4.0 or construction 4.0, it's the culture. And we need to think at the same time about the integration, about innovation, about the people and about the technology. It's not just about improving your data collection system or improving your analytics capabilities. It's about innovation. It's about the people. You need to think about how you can improve the different dimensions of your companies at the same time to have this type of the benefits. It's one of the developed or proposed model by Deloitte, but we don't have reached to this type of the connectivity right now, but it's the ideal condition for us when we can connect all operations components, for example, the equipments, people, plants, everything together, collecting data at the same time in different areas for different equipment, and making an integration improvement system to not only monitor the processes, but also predict some events that will be happen and optimize something. For one specific area, for example, holding, I have one example I will show you today, but it's just one practical examples, but we can think about the value chain and we can think about integrity and making bridge between different optimization models or digital transformation projects in different area of chain. I named this approach as a smart mining coach because we try to help a human to make a better decision. This is the final goal of this type of the applications. We don't like just to optimize some key parameters, reach to, for example, energy efficiency or improve safety or something like that. We try to help people using the new technologies, using AI, using bots to make a better decision. This combination is important for us because now we are in the transition between human-based industries and AI-based industries. We are in the middle right now. We don't have all potential capabilities of AI right now, and we want to complete this transition. Coaching system is important. It means that we are using AI to help the people and also train the people to make a better decision. One of the applications that I recently developed for mining is Smart Mining Coach for haul trucks. It means that this application can collect the data from different components of this vehicle. For example, we have 35 different sensors on the truck to collect the data. We tested this model for Komatsu, for Caterpillar and Blas, but for other brands, we can have the same approach. And by using this data and also collecting data from fuel station, collecting data from dispatching room and control room, etc., all of this data will collect in one data lake, and application use them to make some analysis. For example, here we use you can select the date, you can select the shift, and you can find the name of the supervisor for that shift. This is a target for shift, and you can see different colors for different trucks. It means that when truck is green, productivity, energy efficiency, everything looks good for this. We don't need any new action, but if it's orange, or in the worst case scenario, red, it means that you have some parameters that you need to optimize them, and you can click on them and you can reach to the profile. I told you this is the coaching system. It means that we don't like just to optimize the equipment parameters. We try to help the people to have a better decisions. So we have the same color code for people. It means that if you collect on the people, you will have access to their profile, and you can see their performance, and you can see the results of their decisions in different scenarios. For example, for truck, when you click on the truck, you can monitor the historical data. You can see the historical events or performance of the truck. You can also see the results of the prediction. It means that the ANN behind that this application can predict something that will be happen if truck wants to continue this type of the operation without any optimization. But later, when you click, for example, on the shift manager or truck driver, you can see some related graphs to the parameters controllable by this guy. For example, if it is the average fuel consumption index, shows that how many liters of diesel should be burned to move 1 ton of mine material in 1 hour. And this is the list of the advices here. It means that if this guy, his name is Alex, follow these advices, can improve some of these parameters that is here. For example, loading time or average fuel consumption, etc. We have the same for truck driver, because we have different parameters and different controllable parameters. Some of them will be controlled by supervisors. Some of them will be controlled by driver, but you can see this one. And we have the mobile version and also the smartwatch version of this application with a different access for different people. When you log in the application with your username and password, you can see the different access to the report based on your job, based on your responsibilities and your authorities. And you can see everything exactly same as the desktop version, but by mobile, you can send a message. You can not only monitor something, you can change something. You can see the list of the trucks, and also you can see the score of the peoples. As a manager, as a shift manager here, you can see the list of your crews, your truck drivers here. And now the application can rank them and give you some insights about the people improvement parameters or something like that. And also you can see here the list of the scores for the people, and you can see some notification generated for the specific people, and you can use this notification. You're having the advices for better performance. In some cases, the driver, for example, this one, Juan, it's driving 3 different equipment, but the application can score his performance for different trucks, and also give some feedbacks from their work. This application also can generate different types of the reports, daily reports, monthly reports, weekly reports that you need. And it can send notification, can send text, you can be in contact with your crew. And also you can have some improvement for mine planning by using this application. As I mentioned, behind this application, we are using two types of the AI models. Is a deep learning models. The first one is ANN using for prediction, and the results of this already published in one ISI journal paper. Later you can maybe search this title or search my name and Elsevier, and you can download and have a look through the results of prediction. We use this application in different mine sites in different countries. For example, this is the results of using this application in Blackwater mine site in Australia, in central Queensland. And you can see the effect of payload, the fuel consumption. We use this application in Morenci mine site. It's a copper mine site in Arizona. And we reached to the same trend for the parameters. And again, tested in Serita mine and Kayenta mine. I tested this model in the last 10 years in more than 16 different mine sites for more than 26 trucks. And we already validated the results of this application. And for optimization, we are using genetic algorithm. It means that all optimized value that you could find in the application came from the GA, genetic algorithms, and we're using now the combination of AN and GA at the same time for prediction and optimization. And the result of this algorithm also published in another ISI journal papers. And you can see now here for this mine site, the Blackwater and Morenci mine sites, the GA could optimize the gross vehicle weight, for example, or total resistance and truck speed in different scenarios. And this is the range of the actual or normal values for the variables. And this is the optimized range. And GA could find the minimum and maximum value for each variables to reach to the optimum fuel consumption, productivity, and maintenance as well. So the aim of this application is focusing on 3 different areas at the same time. It's the maintenance cost, productivity, and also energy efficiency, but we had the safety recommendations as well from the application. And the predictive model validation, it's very nice. You can see just the difference between the actual value or independent value and estimated value, just 0.02 liter per ton per hour. It's nothing for the truck consumes more than 130 liter per hour of diesel. And it's for 4 mine sites. And also this is the results of the predictions and optimizations here. As you can see, the identified area by genetic algorithm was the exact minimum area in these graphs. It means that the GA could optimize the parameters perfectly. So let's now to talk about another project. It's important for me because we had a bunch of the completed projects using AI and machine learning in mining for predictive maintenance, for marketing, for sales, and later as an attachment, you will receive the results of these projects. But based on the time limitation, I decided to explain just some selected projects. But one of the projects that I'm so excited about that is Data Miner, is a generative AI assistant. It's working exactly same as ChatGPT, but trained based on your organization data. And you can ask your questions, you can make a prompt, and this Data Miner will show you some results, recommendations for any area that you are focusing on, that plotting the graph and helping you to making the better decision in different levels. So we are just testing the beta version of the Data Miner. But I hope in the close future, maybe in the next 6 months, you can find the product available in the market. But as you know, it's just in the beginning of this long journey. I have worked 15 years in this area, but I'm very young, and I know that we have many things to learn. But publication is very important, and we need more publications in this area. We need more conferences, webinars, same as this, getting familiar with the different aspects of the benefits of digital transformation. In this slide, you can see a list of the publications. I'm working with CRC Press right now to publish them. Hopefully in July 2025, they are available in the market focusing on mining area. But here you can see the pre-published applications available in the market. You can just Google my name or just Google advanced analytics in mining engineering and find this publication. If you are interested in having more information about digital transformation in mining and construction, you can just have a look through my websites. It's exactly designed for publication, educations, and for business. All of the main part of the materials provided in these websites are for free, and you can download them and you can, use them for your improvement in the field of digital transformation. And thank you so much for your time. And I think we have John for questions.
Thank you, Dr. Ali. That was very detailed and informative. I think you've covered a lot of really interesting areas and subjects as well. And I think it really ties back to what you presented at the start there, which was those improvement drivers. So things around efficiency, quality, cost savings, obviously everyone thinks of, the better data analysis, and obviously the final one, which is really important, is around improved safety. I think you can see all of that coming together in what you presented. Maybe we should go back to your previous slide there around your publications, education, and your business consulting services as well, because there's a lot of good information if everyone on today's webinar wants to take down these sites, especially if you want to learn more about things like the podcasts that Dr. Ali has, some upcoming conferences and webinars like today, events, even forums, or you're looking at specific consulting or coaching services. I think there's some really good information there. Even on the publication site, if you want to learn specifically just around what Industry 4.0, and even I think the book around Life 4.0 is really important. Please have a look, because it's all there and available. So great that we can present those to everyone today. There's been a lot of questions coming in as Dr. Ali's been presenting here today, and I've tried to cut them down into some key questions or questions that everyone seems to be asking. So we've got a number of questions that we'd like to present to Dr. Ali today, and I think Dr. Ali, the first question, I think it probably goes back to the one around challenges, and how does AI adoption, impact the workforce in the industries that we're talking about today? And are there any specific roles that you see that increase efficiency or the need to upskill due to the introduction of AI technology is required?
Yeah, thanks, John. It's a very, very good questions. I believe that AI adoption leads to increased efficiency in roles involving data analysis, equipment monitoring, and design making. Workers in these roles may need, upskilling in AI-related technologies, data science, and analytics. Roles like maintenance staff, engineers, and equipment operators can benefit from AI-driven tools, but training in new system will be essential for them to maximize efficiency. One of the specific role that I think we need in the mining industry is the CDAO, is the Chief Data and Analytics Officer. This role can help the organization to have a better, definition of required adoption for the new technology, and making sure we have this improvement through our organization or in different levels.
Excellent. Really good feedback there. I think, and again, the next question, Dr. Ali, really goes around what you're seeing as the key challenges you're observing at the moment in implementing AI solutions in industries. Could you give us any advice or feedback around that?
I try to mention some challenges that we are facing with them in my presentation, but key challenges include integrating AI with existing legacy systems, ensuring data quality, and addressing workforce resistance to new technologies. To scale AI solutions across, the large operations, companies need to implement standardized data collection processes, ensure leadership support for AI initiatives, and create a phased rollout strategy to test solutions in small scale environments before scaling. So I really like to just focus on the people and focus on leadership. It's important for us because if we want to complete this journey, we need people, and we need a combination of technology and people leading by one or maybe a group of trained managers in this revolution.
Really good points again. I think it probably comes back to what you were presenting as well around the steps to implementing digital transformation as well, isn't it? Around understanding what the goals are for the organization and then what you're prioritizing for improvement as well. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Yeah. Another question, this one might be one that I actually included here, but many industrial workflows still rely heavily on legacy systems. How does AI integrate with these older systems, and what strategies could companies use to avoid disrupting their operations during this time frame?
I believe that, going to these new technologies or digital transformation takes time, okay? And we need a roadmap, and we need some specific strategic plans to do that. AI potentially can be integrated with the legacy systems through the use of the, middleware, which acts as a bridge between old systems and modern AI platforms. To avoid, any operational disruption, companies can gradually phase in AI solution, starting with not just the pure used AI applications in the beginning, and using the hybrid systems where AI can help the human to make a better decision. We need to go through this way step by step. At first, having the combination of AI and digital technology with the human, and later we need to just improve the role of AI in our decisions, and making them as a virtual assistants for the people. But we cannot stop everything, and we cannot disrupt operational and stop everything that we did and using AI. It doesn't work. We need to go through this smoothly, step by step.
Yes. And this is a really good question as well for companies that are just starting their AI journey in industrial workflows. What advice would you give them to ensure like a smooth transition and an effective implementation?
I believe that we need to focus on some specific area that AI can add immediate value, such as predictive maintenance or safety enhancement. It's also essential to build internally expertise through the upskilling and creating a partnership with AI vendor, ensuring top-down support from leadership, and maintaining clear goals aligned with the business objectives will help ensure smooth AI implementation.
Perfect. And last question, I think this is probably near and dear to quite a few people's hearts, but could you share some specific examples of how AI can improve the predictive maintenance activities in mining and construction? What type of cost savings or downtime reductions you've seen that it's resulted in?
Yeah, of course, because predictive maintenance is the one of the earlier application of AI in mining industry, and AI-driven predictive maintenance systems can monitor equipment in the real time, detecting potential failures before they occur. For example, in mining, AI has been used to predict when whole trucks or conveyors need servicing, reducing downtime by up to 30% and cutting maintenance costs by 20 to 25%. These systems allow for planned maintenance rather than reactive repair, increasing operational efficiency.
Yeah. Yep, really good points, really good points. And we've seen that as well with a number of customers that we've been working with as well in this area. Really good questions from everyone today. Thank you so much. I wish we had more time to ask some more questions of our guest speaker today, Dr. Ali, but unfortunately we are out of time. I'll hand back now to Nicole, and again, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John and Nicole, for giving me this opportunity, having this presentation for your audience. Thank you.
Thank you. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us. Thank you for your questions. If we didn't get to them, we will come back to you one-on-one after this webinar. If you didn't make all of it, you had to disappear for a moment, we have recorded today's session. So I'm going to do a quality assurance check, but we will get that out to you in the next couple of days so you can watch at your leisure and obviously share with your team as well. So I just want to say thank you again. Thank you, Dr. Ali. Thank you, John, for hosting us today. And I look forward to sending all this information out to you all. Thanks, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Perfect.